Hey, thanks for checking out Eternal Perspective. My name's Ken. You possibly heard the broadcast about Louis Zamperini and his life. I don't know if you've seen the film Unbroken, but Angelina Jolie produced that film. Louis Zamperini came back from World War II. He was mistreated in the prisoner of war camp by an individual that the American soldiers had dubbed the Bird. If you've seen the film, you'll get a little bit more understanding of what that man did to some of the American soldiers, and especially his own hatred for Louis personally. And Louis came back, and he was an angry man. He was unbroken while he was over in Japan, but when he got home, he was anything from unbroken. He was miserable. He became an angry husband, a horrible father to their daughter. He became an alcoholic. He would have nightmares of the Bird. He would actually wake up with his wife screaming, and he would have his hands around her neck trying to choke her, thinking he had his hands finally on the Bird. Miserable with life. Well, his wife had gone to a Billy Graham tent meeting back in Los Angeles, and he just couldn't believe that she would go to something like that. And so she invited him to come the next night. She said, "I think it'll really help you. I mean, the Bible has answers to life." And so he went, and he stayed for the entire time there and got home, and they talked a little bit about it, but he said, "I don't think I really want to go back." The next night, she again was getting ready to go back to this tent meeting. He said, "Well, I'll go back again, but if that preacher says one more time, bow your head and close your eyes, I'm out of there." Well, Billy Graham said, "Please bow your head and close your eyes," and Louis stayed put. And Louis that night recognized, there is no way I can save myself. There's no way I'll ever be good enough. And Louis Zamperini that evening put his faith and trust in Jesus to save him from his sins. And immediately, his life changed. I mean, immediately. The nightmares gone. The putting off alcohol, being a loving and caring husband and father all started to take place. Didn't mean he was perfect, but Louis was a new being. He was a new person. The film stops at chapter 33. Chapter 33 in that book is where he emphasizes what changed in his life, and it was Jesus Christ. And Louis would say, if God could do that for him, God can do that for you. But you have to be willing to open up your heart. You might know about God, but it needs to travel down to your heart where you'll open your life up and say, I need Jesus to come into my life and to save me. And if we can help you, the number is there on the screen. Feel free to give us a call, and thank you again for checking in with Eternal Perspective.